Hello there, and welcome back to Tales of Arise.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Well, aren't
Is
you
there
quite
no
the
end to
familiar
what the
foe?
Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? Down! You're on!
You're finished!
Bronze and red!
Blast the shot!
Annihilation! Mega ray! Annihilation! Mega
Ow.
ray!
Strike! And burn! You're mine!
Plenty left. Radiant?
Now you see what I can do!
There!
Radiant? Here!
Vacuum blade!
I never miss!
Rip and tear! All finish you here and now!
Vacuum blade!
In a bind? I'm just getting started!
Tear!
Explosion!
Hurricane thrust!
Dragon Shout!
Devastation!
Burning strike!
Void flash!
Eagle
It's on!
Assault! Hit!
It's over!
None shall escape my
Hurricane
judgment!
thrust! No
Inferno
escape!
Punch!
It's over!
Ray!
Eagle Assault!
Here I come!
None
Strike!
shall escape my judgment!
Shattering pieces!
Void flash!
Attack time!
You're mine!
Dragon Shout!
It's over!
Inferno Punch!
Radiant? Here!
I'm not
One
done!
arrow!
No! I won't give in!
You require a hand.
Healing circle!
Not a chance!
That's
I'm not done!
Back into the fray!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
None shall escape
Void
my
flash!
judgment!
We got the advantage!
Good. Now we just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Law's on it! Dragon Shout! I'm on a roll
this.
now!
You're finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough!
Dragon Shout!
Shockwave flash! Shockwave
If
flash!
it's in the sky, it's mine!
Void flash!
Radiant launch!
Take
Here!
this!
Burn!
In a bind?
Radiant
Slide!
launch! Here!
Void flash!
Radiant
It's on!
Dragon Shout!
I'm out of arrows! Blossom!
Rip and tear!
Annihilation!
Void flash!
Eagle
Take
Assault!
this! It's over!
Mega ray!
Yours?
Dragon Shout!
Here I come!
Dragon
Escape
Shout!
my judgment!
Shockwave flash!
Dragon Shout!
Strike!
Inferno! Now
I
in
come!
the groove!
No escape!
Death Blossom!
Devastation!
Healing circle!
Hurricane thrust!
Already and rare! Now where was I?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Ah, right.
Dragon Shout!
Devastation!
Take this! Dragon Shout!
Explosion!
Burning
Strike!
Dragon Shout!
Eat dirt!
Burn! Dragon
Reinforcements?
Shout!
Tear!
What's this?
Here
I can
goes!
carve. I'm just getting
Where are
started.
you going?
Dragon In a bind.
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the sun? No way.
There! Help me!
Inferno Punch!
It's on! Strike! Burn in hell!
Eagle
Void
Assault!
flash!
Here!
Strike!
No chance!
Take this! We did not a chance! Here I come!
Nice. We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there yet.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Void flash! Strike!
Annihilation!
You're on! Try this!
Finish without a trace!
Shot for it! Cleaver!
Here's a healing arc!
Prepare to be
So much for
seized.
sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complete
Go!
fight.
In an instant! Impact Cross! Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
Rinwell! It's too dangerous! Stay back!
What's going on here? This warmth.
Dan?
Rinwell, you okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside master cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
seriously?
Yeah, I believe it's because of Rinwell being a Danon mage that she's able to converse with the astral energy. Like, she's already hinted that she does that on a regular basis when she's casting spells anyway. So it's not that far-fetched. And two, honestly, with what I had to go through to get here, that boss was really anticlimactic compared to the mini-bosses guarding the ladder up here. Like, seriously.
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine, no rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
I swear, Huta is gonna end up being some sort of powerful elemental spirit at the end of the game. Do I actually have to walk down though? Apparently I do!
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Xion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Xion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Xion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah,
I see. Good.
well... Oh!
Good.
It seems kind of obvious. I mean, Deadheim's mom did say a black owl. I honestly would be more surprised if it was wrong, if I'm going to be frank.
Yeah.
I see.
Really?
What? My thanks.
Hey!
Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo.
Well... Those three seem to get along so well. Was it really right for them to separate?
It was his choice, and he ultimately chose the lady over his friend. I can only hope this helps her in her recovery.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo.
This is totally a reference to the woodcutter's tale, isn't it? Gold, silver, and bronze? Or was it wood? I mean, he was a woodcutter. I highly doubt his axe was made of bronze. Then again, the axe blade might have been made of bronze. Ah well. On a funny note, this actually reminds me instead of the manga that had a concept based around it. Except instead of woodcutter, it was a hater manga. What was it called again? Kin and Gin Shoujo, I think. Anyway, essentially the name translates to Golden Girl and Silver Girl because rich Ojo-sama falls into lake, gets separated into two versions of herself, and we have a Heiron protagonist now.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Well.
So then, my thanks.
I still can't believe Deadeye was caring for these owls. Maybe he really was a nice guy once.
People are not born immutable. They change. And not always for the better.
This time it was for the better, though.
Indeed.
I was honestly hoping the three of them would count for my owl total. Ah well. So, another quest from Bayfon, I'm guessing?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
I guess. All right.
Yeah. Did anyone notice Bayfon acting a little strange?
I guess he was. Maybe the anxiety's getting to him.
All right. Something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself. But then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do? We've reached our destination.
This is where the light fell? What's with this tower? Is it a Danon relic?
No idea. But the astral energy is getting stronger here. The light's definitely in this area. Even if it is an agent from Lenegus, I'll blow them away with my astral arts.
No choice! It's over!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm even stronger than before. Is someone being attacked?
We have to save them! I won't let them get hurt!
We're in for...
This might be a problem.
a long slog with this one.
I never miss!
Eat dirt!
Take this!
Look sharp!
Lightning!
It's over! Eternal devastation!
Airborne beast! Monster! Water! Look sharp!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Look sharp!
Not today!
I'll finish you here and now!
Here I come!
Smash you! Hurricane Strike! Far enough! Eat this!
Take this!
This one's mine!
I'm not done!
Hurricane!
Inferno time!
You see what happened there is you crossed me.
No further! It's
I'm all
over!
stopped up!
Here I
Going in.
come!
Magna
No
Ray!
escape!
Annihilation!
Hurricane!
Magna Ray!
There!
Talon Storm! This one's mine! Do it!
Back
Kisara!
you,
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
No escape! You're finished! This one's all mine! You're mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
You're mine!
Hurricane!
No escape!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here! On guard!
Hurricane!
down!
Let's burn! Void flash!
Look sharp!
Take this!
You're finished! Slap the shock!
Going in!
All good things come to an end.
You're mine! Strike! Burn!
I'm just getting started!
Here I come!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Appreciate the help!
Searing
I'm on!
flame!
Take this! Strike! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Crap!
Well...
Why you? Why you? I guess...
Yeah.
Damn.
All things considered, I'm surprised that went so smooth. Alright, for the benefit of all, just so I don't repeat my mistakes from before, I'll go explore by myself, off recording, just to test if I can handle it or not, instead of wasting people's time watching me get killed.
Finally made it.
Well, I'm gonna edit out most of me getting killed while exploring, but...
Wow! Thank you. What? Great.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer under the assumption that I'm answering like Alvin, but for the benefit of, I don't know, just for some chat, just for some commentary, I suppose. I would choose water personally. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite type of element in Astro Art, or element in general? Yeah, as if that's going to happen. Anyway, I would guess fire if it were Alvin answering. Break it down!
Wow.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're in well, all right?
If only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
We've reached our destination.
You can never be too prepared, but... Did we have to spend so much?
This heat is unbearable.
Whoa, check out this bug! It's freaking huge!
Did you just say eep?
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's Rapig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've gotta admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat after all.
That reminds me, I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
Huh?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Night, everyone!
Rare food connoisseur.
Another day, another Gald.
Well now, unfortunately I'm hitting my time limit for this episode, so guess we're gonna have to continue with the story next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed Tales of Arise. I sincerely hope you would consider giving me your viewership again in the future sometime. And with... No, seriously, that was a really anticlimactic boss fight. I was so damn sure I was about to get ambushed by Volrun or something on my way out. Yeah, well, with that as our ending note, I bid you all fun. Bye!